Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila Carter kissing her new granddaughter on the lips. Steffy doesn't want Forrester Creations to have any involvement with Hope. Hope learns about Carter's deal. Luna to eventually leave Bill's manse. Now a free woman, Luna needs a roof over her head as well as an income source. Utmost people would go to their family, but Luna can't turn to Poppy. For good reason, people don't trust Luna and are upset for their safety. It's kinda hard to believe that living in a snug manse for many weeks was enough to educate her assignment. When Luna leaves Bill's house, she heads to Il Giardino. Luna approaches Sheila and gives her a stunner. Luna explains that she's Finn's son. The youthful woman informs Sheila that she's her granddaughter. At first, Sheila looks overjoyed and touches Luna's face gently. The garçon will also kiss Luna on the lips. It's also stated that Luna will suggest an alliance to Sheila. What kind of alliance? Is Luna talking about getting Finn back in both of their lives? Well, that would mean barring Steffy. Carter having to break some delicate news to Hope. Carter will need to explain that he met with Ridge and Eric. A deal was made, and while HFTF was defended, Hope might not suppose that's such a great consolation prize. Hope clearly freaks out in the exercise clip. So, how will Hope reply, and will she really work under Steffy again? When Ridge and Eric go home, they will advertise their palm. Still, when Ridge and Eric explain the terms of the deal, Steffy isn't on board. Steffy's issue isn't with Carter but with Hope. Luna loving her new life and Sheila loving her new granddaughter. Now that Luna is free to move about the world as she pleases, her first order of business is popping into Il Giardino where she boggled two men. Still, that's not on her mind. Luna can't stay to introduce herself to her periodical killing grandmother. They've so important in common formerly. Sheila is curious as to why Luna is there and why she isn't before bars. Luna is giddy with excitement and tells Sheila that she's Finn's son, which makes her Sheila's granddaughter. Sheila is absolutely floored to get this news. She doesn't relatively understand how this is all possible, but she has a new family member to love and someone to love her. Sheila heists Luna and kisses her right on the lips, which is similar a Sheila Carter thing to do. Luna isn't relatively sure what to make of this move, but Sheila doesn't care. One of her grandchildren actually wants to be in her life. She should bring Lucy to LA from Genoa City and the three of them could inflict annihilation ever. When Hope arrives at work, Commodity seems relatively out. Eric and Ridge are walking around as if they enjoy the place, which should feel normal. But, in Hope's mind, it's not. Hope wants to know what they're doing there but can't feel to get any answers. Hope is forced to go to Carter to find out what the heck is going on. She asks Carter to assure her that he still has the LLC papers and that they're still in charge of Forrester Creations. What will Carter do when he has to tell her that they're not? It looks like the end of the road for Carter and Hope. Since they were an odd brace anyway, it's not much of a loss. Luna approaches Sheila Carter. Luna tells her grandmother about their true relationship. While Sheila appears overjoyed to have another grandchild, could the youthful killer ruin the reformed villain's life? Keep reading and let's talk about the possibilities. In a surprise twist, Luna's house arrest turned into a pardoning. While she's a free woman now, Bill said it was time for her to leave. The youthful woman really doesn't have anywhere to go and no job moreover. Luna also craves a family further than anything differently. So, it makes sense that Luna would turn to Sheila since the rest of the family is a no-go. Luna shows up at Il Giardino. Sheila will be surprised to see her there and probably offers her a table. Sheila will try to keep it professional, especially considering how torn up Deacon still is about his dead musketeers. Luna isn't there to eat, however. The former internee will declare that Sheila is her grandma. At first, Sheila will be overjoyed with the news of having a new grandchild, especially one she can actually have contact with. Still, when Sheila connects the blotches, she could be filled with rage toward Poppy. Sheila's fury might be further about Finn being deceived about a child rather than about Poppy's factual sin. Sheila could also use it as a way to bond with Finn, both having children taken down from them. Cleric mentioned he thinks about Tom and Hollis every time he sees Poppy. Cleric also said that he gets a really bad feeling from Poppy. So, Deacon wouldn't be too thrilled to see Luna at Il Giardino. Just stay until the eatery proprietor learns that Sheila is Luna's grandma. Cleric's bad feeling along with Lee forerunning could point to a shattering conclusion. Sheila is reformed and is working really hard to live a good life despite her history. Lee mentioned that Poppy and Luna are likewise. Sheila herself especially appertained to the youthful woman as a bad seed. At the same time, Sheila craves family just as important as Luna does, so they will probably bond. The problem is that Luna could actually be such a bad seed that she ruins Sheila's life. Sheila has been doing so well that it would be a shame to have Luna push her back to the dark side. On the other hand, perhaps Sheila's history is the component to help fix Luna's issues. This is enough wild. It looks like Sheila has gone where no grandmother has gone ahead. And that's right on the lips of her granddaughter, Luna. No, we aren't making this up at all, as it looks like the rearmost B&B spoilers has Sheila kissing Luna on the lips. We get it that Sheila wants to help Luna, but this might be going a little too far. One can only imagine what's going through Luna's head. That, or what Sheila might be trying to come up with. Either way, that woman is cooking commodity over, and we're sure that it's going to be dangerous. As our pious compendiums can imagine, numerous B&B suckers have had a lot to say about the matter. Some indeed reflected with, Bell is each about 2 effects instant shock value without regard to liar, former occurrences, character history, introductory sense or reason, and endlessly infuriating up the rival Brooke/Hope and Taylor/Steffy suckers at the expenditure of the other, again without regard to liar, history, sense or reason. Another addict wrote, Sheila kissed her son on the mouth when she came to visit her and say farewell and call her on being a lousy mum after she shot Taylor and Brooke. It seems to be a Sheila thing. It's veritably creepy and dangerous. Sheila kissed her son Erica on the lips, too, when Sheila was transferred to captivity for killing Taylor, and Erica came to tell her mama off. It was nearly like she was telling Erica that she could no way be relieved of her. Steffy confronts Bill and Luna at the Spencer manse. She can't believe he agreed to house Luna. Steffy aloud. Bill watched about her and his granddaughter. Luna notes she is out of captivity and is still on house arrest. Steffy is impressed as her lodgings are enough snug for all her violent crimes. Bill does anticipate her to understand but says he and Luna have clicked over knowledge trauma. Steffy is beside herself saying Luna should no way see the light of day after what she did. With that, she grabs her phone and calls the police. Cleric and Sheila are at the pizza kitchen agitating Luna. Sheila notes Luna is a bad seed and Cleric concurs. She follows up saying she'll be paying for it through continuance incarceration. Cleric is nearly beside himself as he thinks about how Luna boggled her father and slightly knew him at all. He goes on to bandy Hollis and how he only failed because he had Luna's number. Cleric just can't look at Poppy without allowing about what her son took down from them. Sheila tries to be comforting but Cleric can't understand why she seems so sympathetic to Poppy's cause. Sheila says she knows what it's like to be a mama separated from her child. Deacon says there's commodity about Poppy he just doesn't trust.